everything they've learned through basketball can be like related to life. You know, like you work as a team in basketball. When you move on to when you get employed, you have to work as a team. Everything you do. So like working as a team now is just a great learning experience for like being on teams the rest of your life.
Our next keeper at this time, I'd like to turn the microphone over to a few members of the boys basketball team who would like to take it to the road and have a moment of silence in the memory of Edward, Fidelity House Director, who recently passed away. Good evening, everyone. As we celebrate our senior night tonight, we want to take a moment to acknowledge the passing of a beloved community member, Mr. Edward. Mr. Woods was the director at Fidelity House, a place that played a huge role in the basketball journey of so many of us on this team.
Thanks to him, we stopped out at Friday Night Lights and the fundamentals of competitive basketball on Saturday junior NBA record. He also gave many of us the opportunity to work at Ohio and give back to the same place they love. We know this is a difficult time for the Woods family, and especially for our coaches. But tonight, we want to celebrate Mr. Woods and his incredible impact on Arlington and youth sports. The team standing here today is a reflection of his dedication, generosity, and love for the game.
So, we dedicate this night to not only our 9 seniors, but also to Mr. Woods and his family for shaping us as athletes and as people. We wouldn't be the same team we are today without your influence. Please join us in a moment of silence as we honor Mr. Ed Woods, who will be keeping him. Thank you.
Mr. Woods. Yeah. Do those last two. That's super appropriate. You should say a couple words about it. Yeah.
Should be on one. I should be on.
Are we in a rush? Just one more question.
So please,
Winter sports.
Yeah, minute. Just a minute. That's it.
Okay.
but yeah, we just saw, because we'll plug this in right after that. You know, we just saw the dedication.
Yep.
What awesome.
Yeah, I grew up with it. I'm now
The dedication to more the better.
So the can you tell us a little bit about the kids being able to
Good evening and welcome to the old Waltham High School gym for this MIAA boys varsity basketball game between Reading Memorial High School and the Spy Ponders from Arlington. My name is Lewis McCulloch, and I'm going to pause because, we were, I got a little confused there. I thought they were going to do the anthem. They did that before the girls' game, so we're about to get underway. My name is Lewis McCulloch, standing in for the voice of Arlington boys basketball, Don Phelan, tonight. Joining me in the booth is Tim Hoffman, and we'd like to thank ACMi for allowing us to bring this game to you live. Arlington comes into tonight's game with a record of 12-4 and is ranked 13th in Division I. Tonight is senior night for the Spy Ponders, which is always a fun event, an opportunity to acknowledge the hard work and dedication that Arlington's 9 senior players have given to the program over the years. Tim, happy Friday. Let me turn to you as this game is about to tip off. What are you expecting? What are you looking for tonight?
Arlington obviously is going to come out and play some tough defense, which is their calling card. They're going to push the ball up the floor and really dictate tempo. Great student section that we can hear in the background here. Starting 5 seniors, their buddies are up in the stands. It's great to see. What a great atmosphere. Reading's struggling a little bit, but they're super athletic. They got a big guy and some good athletes, so Arlington's going to have to be on their game. And as I said, Arlington's starting 5 seniors, which is great to see on senior night.
Absolutely. So those 5 seniors for you are number 33, James Dingman, number 22, Nico Traposis, number 0, Peter Clordy. We've got number 32, Nick Rudolph out there, along with, last but not least, number 10, Jack Zambardino. So Jack Woods, Coach Jack Woods, going with 5 seniors. He's got 4 more on the bench. We'll see how he works those in. Reading won the tip, and they control the ball here early.
And right away, you can see Arlington in their man-to-man defense, playing some tough D. It caused a turnover right there.
And that's the first turnover of the night. Good pressure defense being applied by the Spy Ponders. Trapotis will inbound the ball to Clordy, and we'll see the Spy Ponders on offense for the first time tonight.
You know what's great about being in the gym here with you tonight, Lewis, is you look over here and you see half the student body here. What a great atmosphere for high school basketball tonight.
Unbelievable Friday night. Trapotis finds Clordy. Clordy finds Rudolph.
Pass.
Great finish. Nice assist for Peter Clordy there.
Yeah, you got Rudolph coming off the bench usually most nights, starting tonight, but what a great player he's been off the bench for these guys.
Reading right back, is able to break the press and get a nice finish.
Yeah, Reading's moving the ball up the floor. They're gonna increase tempo a little bit here instead of just we saw Belmont earlier in the week, which it's like watching paint dry while watching their offense. But at least Reading's gonna push the ball a little bit.
Clordy with a nice finish,
And
opportunity to go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play.
Yeah, they still have them, right? Peter Clordy really being aggressive this season offensively. He was more of a distributor, a facilitator in the years past, but he really likes to attack the basket, and he's paying dividends here.
So Clordy to the line, 4-1. Arlington leading early, 4-2. Shot a little short, and Reading is able to gather the rebound.
Needs a little more arc on that, Peter. Still man-to-man here for Arlington in their half-court defense.
Rudolph applying the pressure up top.
Good D there.
Crowd is into it. Pressure is up. Shot clock approaching 10 left as Dingman takes on number 2 for Reading. Slides his feet well, and that's going to be another turnover right to Jack Zambardino. Pushes it up ahead to Dingman. Back out to Zambardino. Cross to Trapotis. He'll take a 3, first of the night. Rims out, but Rudolph rebound a little too strong on that, a little too excited.
Yeah, he shot that righty. He is a natural lefty underneath there.
3-pointer for Reading, no good. Zambardino with the board.
Good position by Jack underneath there. Had great defensive rebounding position.
Trapotis gathers, fires it out to Zambardino. He'll take a 3. Count it.
Yeah, you could tell he was feeling that. He caught the ball, had nice release, good motion on the ball. That's a good shot by Jack.
So Reading with an early timeout. Arlington coming out high energy here on senior night, Tim. The crowd's into it, fans are into it. I think the Reading coach just wants to take a beat, get his team to calm down and settle in.
Yeah, you absolutely don't want to get this thing out of control too early. And also tonight, you look right away. Some of the things that have caused the offense for Arlington is their calling card, is their defense. They cause turnovers, deflections, whatnot. And their best defensive player, Alexei Traposis is not playing tonight. He's ill. He didn't go to school today, so he's not eligible to play. But still, even without him, their defense is just such a superior product that it's going to be very difficult for Reading to get set in their offense. And one of the things that you see the most with Arlington too is they force the other team to really get down into the shot clock. Now there's 4, 5, 6 seconds left, and you end up taking a bad shot, and that's because the Arlington plays such good quarter court defense.
So no changes for Coach Woods in the lineup just yet. He's going to stick with the starting fives, these seniors.
Full court pressure here by Arlington. If I was Reading, I wouldn't be really psyched about that.
Clardy guards the ball up top, hands it up to Zambardino. And that's going to be another turnover.
Yeah, a little bit tough. Not really good spacing there by Reading. Guys are on top of each other. You throw a bounce pass at someone's feet, it's just not going to work. And once again, caused by Arlington's half-court defense.
So Zambardino brings the ball across half court now. He'll find Traposis looking to get Dingman going. Was there for a second. Yeah. And that's going to be a 5-second call.
Yeah, it seemed like James might have caught free there for a second there in the corner.
Yeah, it was there open for a second. Traposis held just slightly too long, so that'll be Arlington's first turnover of the game.
James has told his teammate, "Get me the rock, brother. I'm putting up 30 a game. Get me the rock."
Great pressure defense. That's a three-point shot for Reading. That's going to be good from the corner.
That was a nice shot.
Yeah, good-looking shot. Something to watch for there. That was number 2, Cooper Dean. Clardy brings the ball up, mask and all. Tipped out of bounds. It'll stay Spy Ponder ball.
Yeah, good defense by Reading there. Well, they're jumping on the turn. So when Peter reverses his direction, they've got someone else helping out defensively. Good on-the-ball defense right here, I'll tell you that. Holy
Great
cow.
pressure defense by number 23, Dominic Pate.
Nice bounce pass. Now lefty jump hook. Oh, no.
Oh, Rudolph,
great
good
pass.
patience. And Clardy's going to go back to the free throw line. That was really good patience by Rudolph there, waiting for the cutter. Found Clardy to the basket. Couldn't get that one to fall, but he'll go to the line for 2.
Good backdoor cut by Peter there. A good heads-up play by Rudolph, seeing that Peter sort of vacated the space, then came back. There you go, Peter.
First shot is good. Second shot coming for Clardy.
Tough playing with that face mask on. Peter hurt his nose earlier in the season.
Second shot rattles around and falls for the Spy Ponder. Shooter's touch. So for Arlington staying with that full court pressure. It's going to, yeah, good D by Zambardino. It'll stay Reading ball.
Jack wasn't giving him an inch there. Good switch there.
Reading inbound goes long as number 2 was running. Great defense by Dingman. Looks like he looked good. It looked like he got it at the top of the arc. The fans don't like that. Jack Woods is asking for an explanation.
I think, unfortunately, I think the ref anticipated the call. I don't think he realized what a good athlete James Dingman is. James elevated, didn't look like much body contact, and there was a lot of ball contact there. And he's sort of explaining himself right there. But James, as we mentioned before, will go after every shot defensively. Very aggressive defensive player.
So Captain Jake Palm for Reading is 1 for 2, and Traposis brings the ball up quickly. Dingman for 3. Just a little strong. Expect to see more of those go down as the night progresses. Zambardino active, knocking the ball out of bounds. It'll stay Reading basketball. Coach Woods furious that the out of bounds wasn't called before that.
He thought he stepped out on the way up, huh?
Pate drives, kicks it out. And this time he'll try to drive. Good sliding defense. Tough shot there. You'll live with that. Tough 2-point shot. Clardy with the rebound up ahead to Traposis. Out to Dingman. Thought about it for a half second. Drives around.
I wish he jacked it.
Kicks it out to Zambardino, and they'll reset. Clardy with
nice bounce.
Great backdoor cut. And Dingman couldn't quite get that to fall.
That's a heck of a pass by Peter there.
And that's 2 or 3 times, Tim, where that back door is there. A couple of subs here for Coach Woods. Rudolph and Zambardino coming out. Number 4, Jonas Burrell, senior, into the game for senior night, as well as number 24, Jabari Williams, into the game.
Both these guys are great off the bench. Burrell always gives them a spark. There we go, right there.
Right on cue with the steal. Pushes ahead.
It's a tape delay, that's why I knew that.
Trapotsis a little strong. So Arlington has taken some gotten some good looks for 3. A little strong on those. Once those start to fall, the game could really turn. Flaherty and number 4 diving on the ball. Great offense. I mean, great defense, great hustle. That's going to be a jump ball. And it'll be Arlington basketball.
It's so weird seeing a loose ball with everyone jumping on and not seeing Alexi Trapotsis on the bottom of the pile there. I have to get used to him sitting on the sidelines. Usually he's in the middle of every defensive play.
Trapotsis to Dingman. Dingman drives, finds
Jabari, and Jabari usually has really good hands. That's a good catch there.
Yeah, he had to gather that one to keep it in bounds. Flaherty out to Burrell.
Good ball movement here, but they got to get something up.
Dingman
nice pass. Oh,
inside, and he got fouled, hit in the head as he took that layup. So he'll go to the line. Opportunity to get on the board for the first time tonight for James Dingman.
2 shots and assault and battery. Yeah, James, just take your time and hit these to get on the board, and then usually things start flowing once he starts getting a couple of buckets.
First shot is good.
I was talking to James before the game. He's off to Clarkson University next year. The Golden Knights, really good Division III basketball and a great academic school. So obviously James is a really good student, and wish him luck up there. And he should have a really good career up there. It's a good fit for him.
Second shot is good as Dingman hits both free throws. Arlington leads by 5. Flaherty with the one-man press. Three-point shot for Reading is going to be short. And Williams high up to get that rebound.
Good defensive rebound there by Jabari Williams. James thought about it, but little spin. Nice pass.
Inside to Jabari. And Jabari's going to be held. And that'll be the 4th foul already here, Tim, in the quarter for Reading. So next one, Arlington will be shooting.
Yeah, it's good defense by Montero there, but it's just a little bit too aggressive. He doesn't have to do that. He's not shooting, just fighting for position. And now he's going to sit down. So it's got to be a little bit more careful. Ooh, a little fadeaway there.
Dingman with the Dirk Nowitzki fadeaway. Got it to go.
The only one that's going to know this is Coach Mike. I look like Elvin Hayes.
And I think Burrell is going to get called a little too aggressive on that.
Yeah, same thing. It's like unnecessary. Just a little bit too aggressive, but that's all right. They got some fouls to waste. And there's something. They're going to play a lot of guys today. So I don't, except for James, really doesn't matter how many fouls some of these other guys get, because Coach Woods is going to have like a revolving door here coming off the bench. Everyone's going to get some run tonight.
So Jack Zambardino back into the game, replacing Nico Trapotsis. Three-point shot is up, no good.
Williams gets everything. He gets everything. He's got a really good instinct for the ball. He's got a low center of gravity. He's probably what you think, maybe about 6 feet 6'1", but he's got long arms, great hands, and well, what an asset coming off the bench. And he's improved every week, every game. Jabari Williams has gotten better, and good things to come from him. He's only a sophomore, right?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, only a sophomore. He's going to have a good run here at Arlington High.
So he'll go to the line for 2, as that was the 5th foul of the quarter for Reading. Williams got hit in the head going after that rebound. First shot's no good. He'll get another.
Yeah, one of the disadvantages of not being able to practice here is the free throw shooting. You know, they're practicing at some of the different gyms because of construction at the high school. So the guys aren't used to it. So that's why sometimes you see some tough foul shooting here.
And that ball's going to be tipped from behind by Burrell out of bounds. It'll stay Reading basketball. Under 2 minutes here in the first quarter. And Reading throws it a little bit too high, and Zambardino Burrell work for the turnover. Gather and keep it in bounds. He'll find Flaherty. Flaherty to Williams. Williams to Burrell.
Hey.
That's good offense. The ball never hit the floor.
Coach Woods is like, that's exactly how I drew it up. What a beautiful passing play that was. Yeah, I was gonna say defense leads to turnovers, and
good anticipation by Jabari Williams getting into position, forcing the Reading player to travel.
And not do what we were saying before, be overly aggressive and have an unnecessary foul.
Zambardino inbounds to Clordy. Dingman working through screens. Fakes it, takes it, can't get it to go. Williams keeps it alive. Burrell comes in, and he'll finish, pushing the lead to 11.
Yeah, give him a rebound on that. That was a tip rebound. He did that on purpose.
Reading forcing a tough two-point shot and a tough follow there. Dingman's able to get that rebound. Peter Clordy looking to push.
A little Euro step. Oh, you got to give him that.
I'm not quite sure about that. I think he was going up.
Yeah,
referee called travel. I think what the referee might have seen, Tim, is he put his foot down before he got the ball out of his hands, but that looked like a good move to me.
Yeah, sometimes they're giving you a little Euro step. Plus, he was moving in a little bit of body contact. I would have swallowed the whistle on that one.
Under a minute here in the first quarter. Arlington with a very strong defensive quarter so far, and that play is going to continue out of bounds. Arlington with an opportunity to extend the lead. Clordy brings the ball across half court, finds Williams. Dingman down low.
Oh, nice pass.
Nice entry pass. He's doubled quickly. And it's going to stay Arlington ball. And you can see the game plan there for Reading. Dingman's going to get the ball. He's going to see two bodies most of the night.
Yeah, he's going to get occupied early.
James will inbound. He'll find Clordy. Cross to Burrell. And that's going to be another, I would say, needless foul there, Tim, for Reading, as that's going to put Burrell on the line for 2.
Yeah, what's he going to do? He's 40 feet from the hoop and still trying to get into their offense. It just doesn't make sense to do that.
Jonas Burrell to the line. First one's a little short.
Yeah, as we get further into the season, and especially towards the tournament, this free throw shooting is going to be more and more important. And Arlington's doing everything right tonight. They're playing with energy. They're playing their defense. They're moving the ball, but their foul shooting.
Dingman for 3.
Boom. They got
a little long.
They got to make those freebies.
And Burrell couldn't steal that one for Arlington. It'll be Reading basketball, 24 seconds. So Reading with the chance here, take the last shot if they desire, or if they can get it in bounds here in the end of the first quarter. Arlington leading 17-6. Making life very difficult on Reading every step of the way.
Dead.
Picked up his dribble. And that's another turnover. Burrell getting his hands. That's going to be an intentional foul.
2 shots in the ball.
2 shots on the ball with 20 seconds left.
He grabbed his shirt, and once you pull on someone's shirt, even though it wasn't like a violent foul or anything like that, it was obviously intentional. And at that point, you're better off. You know, you got beat. Let him score.
So Burrell's given the Spy Partners a really nice spark off the bench, as has Jabari Williams with getting their hands on a lot of these basketballs. Zambardino to the free throw line, hits the first one.
Yeah, everyone charts the steals, the rebounds, the points, the assists, but they don't chart deflections. And Arlington is top of the heap on deflections. They're getting their hand to everything, and that just is an indication of their defensive intensity and their positioning too. They get into the passing lanes, and they're just really, really good defensively and very sound technically defensively.
So Zambardino hitting both free throws. Arlington with the chance now to close out the first quarter. Clordy surveys, finds Dingman. Hits Zambardino into Williams. Backdoor cut by Clordy.
Man, that's a nice play.
Couldn't quite finish it. No call. Williams, again, just active. Hands getting on everything. Shot is up. And that's not going to count. It didn't go in anyway. So end of the first quarter. A little bit frantic at times, but Arlington overall fantastic defensive effort and good amount of points too for that matter. 19-6 after 1.
Yeah, they're playing 4 quarters like this. They're going to put almost 80 on the board, and they're holding Reading to 6 in the quarter. So their defense is really generating basically they're dictating the tempo by their defense. So because their defense is so good, they're able to push the ball up the floor, and they can take some risks offensively because they know when they get back into the quarter court and the half court, they're clamping down on Reading. So once again, defense calling card, and it leads to everything else.
So while we've got a break here between quarters, just want to point out there was a really nice moment, Tim, before the game where after the senior night ceremony, 3 of the seniors, including Captain James Dingman, came out to midcourt and said some really thoughtful words about giant of the community, Ed Woods, passed away recently. Nice moment for the team to honor him. Just an absolute legend here in Arlington. So moment of silence was given, good words were shared, and definitely someone that will be missed here in the Arlington community.
Yeah, absolutely, and the heartfelt and articulate description by the boys on the basketball team was very impressive.
So second quarter underway. I don't see any changes yet to the lineup for the Spy Ponders. So the crew that finished the first quarter is starting the second, continuing to make life hard for Reading. Shot is up and no good. Plourdy's able to grab that rebound, pushes it up quickly to Dingman. Dingman to that's Zambardino. Zambardino to Williams. Finds Burrell. Good spacing by the Spy Ponders.
Yeah, good ball movement here.
Zambardino into Williams. He'll spin. That's got to be a foul. It was a foul. It was called an offensive foul.
Look at Coach Woods. So I think what happened was the player on Reading hooked him. And so he saw the arm on his hip, and he thought it was the offensive player that hooked and tried to pivot, but that was just a mistake.
I'm pretty sure Jabari was hitting the head before the hook either way, but yeah, that's just me. So the fans getting back into it on a questionable call by the referee. Nice drive there by number 23 for Reading,
yeah,
Dominic Pate.
Yeah, he's very athletic, gets to the hoop, plays tough defense, and he's a nice player.
Dingman with the mid-range jumper.
Yeah,
that's pure.
Yeah, you take that 13-footer, you just don't see it that much, especially in high school basketball. Either people are taking it to the hoop or jacking threes. He's got that mid-range jumper. Great defense.
Great defense by Zambardino. And Dingman is able to get it to Plourdy. Plourdy gets it to Zambardino, and that's what you want to see. Timeout by head coach Paul Morrissey for Reading.
And just a swarm on defense. I mean, they're not giving these guys an inch. The student section has their favorites, and they're calling for a couple of their buddies, which I'm sure we're going to see everyone tonight, especially since it looks like right now this could potentially become even more lopsided, just because Reading's a good team, but they just can't contend with the defense intensity that Arlington's bringing tonight. And then once Arlington gets the turnover, they attack the basket, and they're turning those into points. But I'm not sure which one of these guys is their buddy, but that place is going to go nuts when he gets into the game.
So Coach Woods and Coach Powell are going to have some hard decisions to make here to try to please everybody tonight.
No, I think when the student section, I think I have an idea of who they're calling for. And when he gets into the game, he's also a very good player and very good athlete. This place is going to go nuts, and I can't wait.
So one change in the lineup, number 11, Simon Miller, into the game for the Spy Ponders for the first time tonight, and immediately forces a turnover. Yeah, so Simon it doesn't really matter who's coming in. The bodies are going to do the work.
Yeah, Simon comes in. He plays tough D. He's hit a couple of big shots in close games. A Winchester game, he hit a three-pointer in the corner. They just don't lose much like we've mentioned before earlier in the season. You just keep bringing kids off the bench that keep performing, and it's a great asset to have in high school basketball. A lot of teams are 5 deep, maybe 6 deep. Arlington's about 12 deep.
Nico Trapotsis back into the game. I missed that. He replaced Jonas Burrell. Hits a three-pointer from the top of the key. Nice looking shot from him.
Yeah, they're going to need that later in the season, too, especially in the tournament, is to have Nico hit that shot. He's a good shooter when he gets his feet set, and they're going to need some three-point shooting to create some space for James.
And Jabari Williams challenged the shot from Pate there, caused him to miss it. Clarity with the rebound, and that's going to be another foul on Reading. So the waves of pressure continue to come onto the court for the Spy Ponders. Clarity brings the ball across half court and sets the offense. Miller finds Zambardino. Out to Williams. Peter gets it into Jabari down low. He'll spin. Yeah, he went up strong. He's going to get fouled from behind. He'll go to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, really good pivot there by Jabari. Good entry pass by Peter. I'd like to see a bounce pass, but we'll take that. Good catch by Jabari. And when Jabari gets in there, you talked a little bit earlier about his patience inside. He really gets the defender to overcommit and creates body contact and gets the foul.
First free throw for Williams is good.
Yeah, he's going to, throughout the years, keep practicing his free throws because he's going to get fouled a lot because he's got some really good footwork, good center of gravity. He's going to get fouled underneath a lot.
Good to see him make both free throws in that trip.
Yeah, those are both nice shots, nice form, good rotation. He bent his knees. Double team here.
Reading is able to get it across, but the pressure continues, and it's going to be out of bounds. Another turnover for Reading. Arlington ball.
Yeah, and that's not even Arlington pressing or anything. They're just playing their half-court defense, but they just play it so well and with such intensity that they're causing turnovers after turnover.
Trapotis out to Williams. Back up top to Clarity. Nico looking for, Zambardino thought about a back door, got it into Williams, out to Miller. Good patience by the Spy Ponders. Couldn't get that pass through, but active. 2 people diving on court, and that's going to be a jump ball.
Yeah, Simon got a little too tricky there. He tried to sort of like a reverse pass there, but could have just kicked it into the corner.
So Spy Ponder ball on the baseline, Clarity to inbound.
Arlington usually really good under their own basket there.
Out to Trapotis. Zambardino now surveys and drives. Nice control by him. Clarity on the attack. Got a little caught up under the basket. Turned the ball over. Nice recovery by Miller.
Really good defense there by Simon.
Rebound by Trapotis. Up to Jabari, and he'll finish.
Textbook is like a fast break drill after they create a turnover or defensive rebound.
Pate picks up his dribble a little bit too early, but Reading is able to cross half court this time. Wild pass out of bounds. Reading having a hard time just holding on to the basketball.
Nice pass.
And that's the best possession of the night for Reading, I think.
Yeah, they had good spacing, nice pass, nice entry pass. Hey, you got to give Reading credit. They're playing with intensity. They're not giving up. No infighting here. They are obviously very well coached.
Miller up top to Clarity. Looking for Zambardino. Zambardino takes a 3. Oh, couldn't get that one to go. Great rebound by Miller, flying in for that one.
Super athletic play there.
He might take another one here. Miller for 3.
Oh,
Jabari Williams, another offensive rebound. He'll go up strong and get fouled by Pate on the way to the basket. And that's great offensive rebounding by Williams, and the Spy Ponders getting multiple possessions there. So Jabari back to the free throw line for 2 more.
And Dominic Pate for Reading is a really, really physical guy, football player. And Jabari Williams just lowered a shoulder into him and created some contact and gets to the line again. See, we can see from up here, I think, because of our angle, but their foul shooting just looks a little bit flat. They just have to get a little more arc on it, especially these rims. These are kind rims. The rim down on the other end here is like the halfway bent down, but just have to get a little arc on these. A lot of flat shots here. There it is.
Second one looked a lot better and went down. And senior number 21, Cam Levine, into the game for the first time tonight, replacing Jabari Williams, along with Dingman and Burrell also back into the game.
Student section definitely wants Cam Levine in there. Soccer goalie, really good player, and from my understanding, one of the best ultimate Frisbee players in the state of Massachusetts, which is awesome. But even, you know, you have Cam, so we probably played, what, 10, 11 guys. You bring Cam Levine off the bench on any other team. If he was on Redden, he'd be their sixth man. And it's just, Arlington is just so deep this year. And what a great depth that they have.
First Reading free throw for Quinn Basks is good. And that had been, they'd been stuck on 10 for a while. So now trailing by 19 points as the second free throw goes. Trapotis inbound to Burrell. Under halfway left here in the second quarter. Dingman to Trapotis. 5 out here for the Spy Ponders. Dingman for 3. Little strong. Burrell's going to hit that one out of bounds. It'll be Reading basketball.
Yeah, usually don't see James miss 3 in a row. Like, he's a little bit of a streaky shooter. So once he starts hitting a couple, he's that was good defense there. Buddy.
Great defense by Miller. Thought it was out of bounds off of a Reading player, but it will stay Reading ball. Yeah, it feels like Dingman could explode at any time if he sees one go through.
Yeah, you get one, and then all of a sudden you look up. He's like, oh man, he's got 19 points. I didn't even see him score.
Miller and Dingman applying some pressure. Reading is able to break it this time. Long 2-point shot. Not sure that's the shot that Reading wants. And that's going to be a foul on Dominic Pate. Foul from, I think he fouled Trapotis from behind after the rebound.
Yeah, Coach Morrissey didn't like that. At this point, I'd say, let that one go.
Yeah, I think Arlington was going to have the ball either way, right? Just let him play, a little continuity develop. So Burrell brings the ball over. Nico grabs it and finds Levine.
Reading has switched into a 1-2-2 zone. They got out of their man-to-man. They're trying to slow things down a little bit for Arlington here.
Arlington doing a really nice job moving the ball around. Dingman for 3 from the corner. Got that one to go. Yeah. He knew that one was good the minute it left his hand.
And like you just said, now look out for the next couple.
Trapotis has Pate trapped down in the corner. And Dingman's able to tip that one out for a steal. Burrell up ahead to Levine. Now to Burrell. He'll see James. Single covered. See what happens here. Up top to Miller. Arlington just taking their time, working the ball around. Miller into Burrell. Backdoor cut. Cam Levine got blocked. And then he's going to get it tied up. That's going to be a jump ball.
Good D there by Reading. Number 12, Kim Bask. Had a good defense.
Number 13, senior Thomas Wright, and number 12, senior Alvin Genti into the game. Believe this is the final 2 seniors for Jack Woods getting into the game for the first time tonight. So that's all 9 seniors that have hit the court here in the first half, and the fans love it.
Great coaching. Yeah, the student section is extremely happy to see all their buddies, their classmates, and their friends get into the game.
So Reading's going to have to deal with energy the entire night because it is senior night, and Arlington has a lot of seniors, so could be tough for them.
Yeah, 9 seniors. That's so unusual.
Oh, nice block by Dingman, staying high, keeping his arms up and not coming down, which the referees almost always call a foul on. So stayed straight up on that one, was able to get the block.
Yeah, James always aggressive on blocks. Sometimes it makes me nervous in these close games. I don't want him picking up a cheap foul.
Tough 2-pointer is no good. Levine couldn't quite come up with it, but Burrell is able to track it down. Genti has the ball. Dingman thought about it. Deep one.
I wanted that thing to go.
Burrell swings it to Dingman. Drives and kicks to Levine. Levine up top to Wright.
Wright's a good shooter. You can see him. If he gets his feet set, he'll let one fly.
Inside to Genti at the free throw line. crowded in there, diving on the floor. Great hustle. That's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to stay Arlington ball. 3 seconds on the shot clock. We'll see if they recognize that.
That's the one when you want the ball, you're like, all right, well, it's only 3 seconds, so I'm going to take anything. Give me the rock.
Genty to inbound for the Spy Ponders. Inside Dingman, nice pass.
Oh, that's usually his shot, too.
Cam Levine right with the follow, and Arlington just keeps coming in waves.
Great putback there by Thomas Wright, getting his first bucket of the game.
Dingman forces a tough pass. Number 14 for Reading drives on right, can't get it to go. That's going to be Arlington ball. Can't quite tell if I think that's 37 seconds left on the clock. So Arlington can hold pretty much here for the last shot, leading by 24, doubling up, tripling up, I should say, Reading at this point. Great first half for the Spy Ponders.
Yeah, Reading's comfortable back in their zone here. Sort of a 2-3, doubling the ball up top. Oh, good defense.
Burrell had that one knocked out of his hand. He's able to tip it out to Wright. Wright will find Dingman.
10 seconds.
Under 10 on the shot clock. Cam Levine, he'll take a three.
Get in.
Oh, that place would have gone nuts if that had gone in. Under 5, Reading driving, trying to get the last shot. They will get it up. It'll good if it goes, and they get it to fall.
Good shot.
So that's going to bring us to the end of the first half. A really well-played first half for the Arlington Spy Ponders, leading 35-15 here on senior night.
Yeah, it's really great defense by Arlington, getting everyone into the game. And when the guys come into the game, they all play with unbelievable intensity. Their defensive intensity is huge. Like we mentioned earlier, it just leads to their offense. They're fast breaking. They move the ball well. They pass the ball well. They play as a team. Their fast break is excellent. And Reading's got their hands full the rest of the game. And I think the student section is going to have fun the second half.
So with that, we'll take a quick break, and we will be back with you to bring you the third quarter in a few minutes.
Well, there is only one word that could describe the Spy Ponders' performance in the first half, and that is pure dominance on both ends of the ball. Let's first talk about the offense. Offensively, Peter Clordy, Jack Zimbardino, and players like Nick Trapodis and also James Dingman all had scoring effort. They also drive into the paint, shooting beyond the arc, causing troubles for the Reading's defense. On defensive side, number 33 James Dingman has steals, and also number 4 Jonas Borrow also has steals and causing trouble for Reading's offense. And talk about the quick rotation and the bench depth from the Arlington Spy Ponders. The Reading's offense and defense simply does not have an answer for that. We will keep an eye on the Spy Ponders if they're going to keep this advantage in the second half and make some maybe positive adjustments. But right now, the Spy Ponders is absolutely killing the Reading Rockets. Back to you at the booth.
Thanks, Hong Yi. Appreciate the report. Halftime, and we are back, about to get things underway here in the third quarter. So, Tim, in a game like this, you know, Arlington up big, exciting, a lot of energy. What kind of message do you think Coach Woods is delivering at halftime here as they get ready to start the second?
Oh, you want to play with intensity. You want to don't do anything crazy. The last thing you want to do is get someone hurt. Be careful. Don't have James go down the lane and try to dunk on the entire Reading team. That's what I tell him. And then I wouldn't be surprised if he pulled the plug somewhere in the middle of the third quarter, maybe towards the end of the third quarter. And they got plenty of guys that don't play a ton every game, so and they don't really lose much. So play hard, get your shots off, get some work in. Don't do anything crazy, and let's live to fight another day.
So the same starting lineup for Coach Woods. The 5 seniors that started the game are back out there to get this second half underway, and starts very similar to the first half with a Reading turnover. Trapotsis with the steal. Clordy drives. He'll get it up to Zambardino at the top of the key, and they'll reset the offense. Good patience again being shown by the Spy Ponders.
Absolutely, and you get Nico out there, deflects the basketball, steals it, and right away, right what they were doing in the first half, turns around the second half. Good passing there.
Into Rudolph, down to Clordy, back out to Trapotsis. Swing it to Zambardino, into Rudolph. Just amazing ball movement by the Spy Ponders. I couldn't even keep up with that. Clordy with the finish. First points of the second half go to Arlington.
Excellent spacing, too. No one's on top of each other, gave each other some room. Good back tap there by Jack Zambardino.
Great hustle, great steal. Trapotsis out to Zambardino. James on a little floater on the baseline, couldn't get it to go. Reading showing a little frustration there on that rebound. Throwing some elbows. You don't want to see the game get too ugly here in the second half, as it might get away from Reading. Number 14, Jake Palm with a bucket. One of the Reading captains.
Yeah, with these veteran coaches, Coach Morrissey, Coach Woods, I don't have any fear of this thing getting. If they see something that they don't like, sportsman-wise, they'll.
Yeah, James nods his head there. He shuffled his feet a little bit as he tried to sidestep into a three-point shot, and Coach Woods just telling him, you know, take the first one. It's there. Just go ahead and raise up.
Yeah, absolutely. Shoot that.
Dominic Pate brings the ball over for Reading. Trying to find backdoor, and that's going to be out of bounds. Turnover, second already of the half by Reading. Arlington's defense picking up where they left off. Trapotsis across to Zambardino.
And Reading's going to be just happy just to be in their 2-3 zone. Little deflection there. It's good to see the zone, though, because they're going to see some zone in the tournament. Winchester played a little zone against them last year in the tournament, so it's good to work against the zone.
Rudolph couldn't quite handle that pass from Clordy, so that'll be an Arlington turnover. Dingman with great defense, going straight up. Good help defense there, not fouling. And it's going to be out of bounds, Arlington ball.
Yeah, James contests every shot. He's not going to let you get an easy one.
Clardy brings the ball over for the Spy Ponders. Looking to set things up at a little bit different place on offense. A lot of contact there, no call. Dingman wide open for three, lets it fly, and gets it to go.
Good ball movement there, good pass. Like you mentioned earlier, they barely take a dribble in the quarter court. I mean, they just moving the ball real crisply. Oh, nice pass.
Yeah, there's going to be a foul on the floor. Nico maybe just a half second late getting over there. No damage done as that'll be ball out of bounds. Not a shooting foul. Redding lofts it in, number 5, works it down low to Pate. Puts up a tough shot that rolls around and out. Rudolph grabs the rebound and Trapotsis pushes it up ahead to Clardy, to Zambardino. Drive, wide kick to Dingman. Nice ball movement again by the Spy Ponders. Inside out game, wide open shot for James. Can't get that to go. And I think Rudolph's gonna be called for a push under the basket. And that's 2 quick fouls here in the quarter on Arlington.
Yeah, Rudolph didn't have the position, but good aggressive play by him going after the offensive rebound.
Number 2 for Redding drives, can't get that to go. Clardy comes up with the rebound, looks ahead, finds Dingman. This could be beautiful behind the back pass. Assist for Dingman, bucket for Trapotsis. Hockey assist for Clardy on that one as the 3 senior captains work together.
We'll give it to him.
Tough little scoop shot, but Redding number 5 is able to come in. That's Will Montiero, able to come in and finish it.
What a pass by James on that last transition.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Peter Clardy back to Rudolph on the offensive rebound. Clardy fighting for the offensive rebound. That's going to be a jump ball. Great hustle by Peter. And our Arlington have a little bit of trouble with the slightly bent rim, Tim. Can't get a couple of those to fall. I don't understand why they haven't fixed it. Apparently the players like it. Both the girls and boys teams say they like it. As a fan, as an announcer, I don't.
Well, especially from our vantage point, because it looks bizarre from up here.
It really does. Clardy doing a nice job moving his feet, forcing a pass out again for Redding. Nice anticipation. Clardy with the block there. Dingman up ahead to Zambardino. He'll take a 3. Can't get it to go.
That's how we started the game. Jack got one off. That was a good one.
Montiero drives for Redding. And I don't think Nico realized there was a player behind him. And Redding's going to get that one to go.
Getting a little sloppy.
A little sloppy, and Redding's continuing to play hard. So something that the Spy Ponders are going to have to just keep it tight, keep the game tight. Into Rudolph. Rudolph out to Trapotsis. Trapotsis for 3. Got it.
Yeah, there won't be any quitting to Redding because these kids are all multi-sport athletes, and obviously Redding is stacked in almost every sport. And these kids compete in whether they're football players or lacrosse players or baseball players. These guys are on the top of their game in almost every other sport. So you're going to see them compete till the buzzer goes off.
Rudolph doing a nice job keeping his hands straight on that one. Dingman for 3, quickly going the other way. Gets that one to go. Blows a kiss, 3-point kiss to the crowd, pushing the lead to 29.
I think James got to get a couple more off because I don't think we're going to see him in the 4th quarter. I think he's going to become an assistant coach.
Redding with an open mid-range shot, gets it to go.
Yeah, I like Montero. He's got a good game. He's a big, aggressive kid. He plays good defense. He rebounds. He's got a nice little shot. He's going to play hard no matter what.
Dingman finds Zambardino, drives in. Great pass to Clardy, who finishes. That's just smart basketball. Zambardino driving into the teeth of the zone defense, forcing him out. Peter gets a wide open layup.
Yeah, he's behind the defense. Nice spacing. Good pass by Jack.
And that's going to be a reach-in call, foul called on Clardy. And here come Jonas Burrell and Jabari Williams into the game, replacing Nick Rudolph and Nico Trapotsis, excuse me.
Yeah, you don't really lose much bringing these two guys in. I mean, Williams and Burrell I mean, if anything, these guys are going to pick up the defensive intensity, and as we see Jabari Williams, tough inside player.
So Reading looking for an answer here on offense. Gets it inside to Monterio, back outside. Three-point shot is no good. They do get the offensive rebound. Another three-pointer, also no good. And Zambardino collects the rebound. He'll find Clardy. Clardy will find Dingman. Again, thought about it for a second, but decided to kick it back out. Burrell will take an open shot for the three. Open shot from the top of the key, and that's another three that goes for the Spy Ponders.
Good pass by James. Burrell gets his feet set and has a really nice shot from the top of the key.
Monterio kicks it out. No good. And Clardy's going to drive ahead. Arlington's got numbers. Alley-oop for Dingman. Gets it to go. Not quite the dunk the crowd was wanting, but a beautiful looking play. Nice finish by James Dingman there off the assist from Peter Clardy.
The roof would have come off this old gym if he had dipped it on them.
They might have had to clear the court after that one. Dingman brings the ball up. Coach Wood saying, hey, we're fine. Let's settle down, get into our offense. Dingman with the ball. He'll take it and make it. Kind of what we were expecting here happening in the first half has finally happened here in the second, Tim.
Absolutely. I think Coach Woods has said, James, we've seen enough.
Yeah,
save
he's
some for the tourney.
Starting to get comfortable. The shots are flying. Three-point shot for Reading. No good, and Dingman's going to get that rebound. We got three Spy Ponders waiting to come in, so if the ball finds Dingman, I wouldn't be surprised if it goes up again. Good block by Reading there on the drive by Burrell. Three-point shot for Reading. That one goes. Number 21, Luke Johnson with the shot right at the end of the third quarter. Fast-moving third quarter. Again, another impressive scoring output for the Spy Ponders at 61 now, so still on pace for 80, holding Reading to 27.
Yeah, no whistles really in that quarter, which I'm glad because the refs don't get paid by the hour too. So they're like, this thing's getting ugly. Let's keep it moving.
We don't get paid by the hour either, so I'm happy for that. Yeah, you didn't know that?
Oh, damn. I wouldn't have punched the clock on the way in.
So Coach Woods nodding positive encouragement. Looks like we've got a couple other players that were set to come in. So we'll try to set the lineup for you when they come out of the timeout.
Real good officiating crew tonight, too. These guys are doing a really good job.
Yeah, it's been a good, clean game. Clearly Reading a little bit outmatched tonight, and the Spy Ponders are playing well on their senior night. So 1 quarter to go, and we can get everybody off to the weekend.
Yeah, we'll probably see some substitutions right away, right? Because they had 3 guys on the bench ready to check in.
Yeah, so we've got a couple more subs here. Looks like we're clearing the bench. We're letting everybody in tonight, which is great. So we've got Griffin Fudge into the game, number 20. Let's see, we got Simon Miller, Thomas Wright back out there, along with Cam Levine and Jabari Williams.
Good, they give these guys an opportunity. They practice hard all the time. Give them an opportunity to play in the game and get some shots off and play some tough D.
Miller handles the duties up top right now, and Miller gets his hand on that.
Nice play by
diving
Simon.
play. Great pass out to Jabari Williams. Pushes it up ahead. Fudge gets it. Nice pass into Levine. Wright gets the ball from behind. No call. I think the refs are going to let a little bit of stuff go right now.
We were kidding about not getting paid by the hour, but I don't think they were kidding. I mean, that looked like a physical play there. I'm all for it, though. Let this thing run out.
Great hands by Griffin Fudge there. Pokes it away to Jabari Williams. And that's going to be a call on the floor as Jabari was trying to initiate the contact and then go up looking for the N1, but the referee called that before he was able to gather the shot. So Levine to inbound the ball. I believe Griffin's older brother Lincoln is in the crowd tonight, so it'll be fun to see his little brother get three-pointer, a good three-point shooter, get some shots up.
Absolutely.
While the family's watching. And there's the first one. Ah, that would have been too nice.
That's good. He's got to follow his shot.
Good-looking shot. He'll get another one. Arlington corralling Reading, making sure that nothing is easy. Jabari Williams on the baseline, forces it in. Tough shot, he goes up and grabs that. Both he and Miller were there, ready for the rebound.
I'm just going to set up, take their time. Yeah, I'm really impressed by how everyone runs the offense really well. Sometimes when you get guys off the bench, they don't know the offense as well, but these guys know the offense just as well as everyone.
Griffin puts up a shot, can't get that one to go.
Hey, give Griffin credit. He's jacking threes out there.
Shoot or shoot.
Yeah, he's got confidence, which is good to see.
That ball's going to be out of bounds to stay Reading basketball. Not a lot of space over there on the sideline here at the old Waltham gym. Miller defending up top. Williams with good quick hands. Forces a steal, and Miller was right there ready for it. Great finish by Miller, keeping the ball high and away from the defender, using the glass well and getting it to go.
Started by Jabari Williams playing good on-ball defense, gets it out to his teammate, and Simon takes it to the rack. Simon's really athletic. You could just tell by some of his movements and whatnot. He's just an athletic kid.
Good ball pressure being applied across the board here by the Spy Ponders. Nothing doing, and Miller comes up with another steal as Fudge forced that one out. The crowd likes the spin move behind the back dribbling from Miller as he's doing a little razzle-dazzle out there. Thomas Wright in. Loses that one. Reading gets the ball. Three-pointer is up.
There
and
you
good.
go. Yeah, might as well at this point. Let it fly.
Good-looking shot there by Quinn Bask, number 12 for Reading. He's hit a couple of threes at least. Miller drives, gets it to Williams. He'll kick it out to Thomas Wright. He'll take a three. No good. Cam Levine skies for the rebound, gets it to Wright. Wright to Fudge. Out
Good
to
pass.
Miller. A little strong, but Jabari's going after all of the rebounds, and he gets a jump ball. Quick jump ball called. I think they do that sometimes when the player's on the ground. They don't want to see anybody get hurt, so jump ball, and it will stay Spy Ponder basketball.
Yeah, Jabari's in there just ripping boards. This is probably it. These five, unless something happens, probably going to have the rest of the time. So they play well together too. They're probably playing on the scout team together, so they know their movements.
Miller can't get it to go, but Wright gets the rebound, taken away by Reading. Nice over-under move, but good recovery by Thomas Wright. No easy buckets. Make them earn it. They'll go to the free throw line for two.
Absolutely.
And the crowd goes wild as they see number 12, Alvin Genty, getting ready to check in.
I think Genty should have run for class president. The student body really likes him.
So Jacob Williams and Alvin Genty into the game, replacing Lincoln Fudge and Jabari Williams. As Coach Woods is able to have a little leeway with the rotation tonight.
Yeah, Jacob Williams, he's going to be a good player in the years to come. Young guy, only a sophomore. No, actually, he's only a freshman. Really good player for a young guy.
Great pass, and Genty with the assist to Levine. Nice finish by Cam. Great look by Genty there.
Cam's got some fans up in the stands there for sure. Really popular kid.
Reading ball, sideline out of bounds. Under 4 minutes here in the game. Nice spin move by number 44. Can't get it to finish, and Genty comes up with a rebound, and he's going to get fouled from behind. He's flying around, having fun on senior night.
Absolutely.
Williams brings the ball over, and Coach Woods is quite happy to let them run the offense. That was clearly a foul on number 12 for Reading.
Coach Morrissey still coaching, trying to get a call. He said he stepped out. I don't think he did, but
I think the ball might have been out of bounds after the foul. So,
okay.
But clearly a foul from behind. Third of the quarter for Reading. Williams surveys. Wright pops open. He'll take that three. Can't get it to go. Levine tipping it around. And Wright getting his hands in there, forcing a jump ball. And this time it will be Reading basketball.
Coach Morrissey complained about calls. Like, if I'm the ref, I'm like, come on. It's 30. Let's move this thing along.
Three-point shot is good from the corner for number 32. That's Liam Benson.
Most of their points have come from three-pointers. I mean, they haven't really scored much inside. Montero had a couple of buckets, but these guys, number 2 has a bunch of threes, and they're really a pretty good shooting team.
Nice drive by Jacob Williams there. He'll finish with a lefty finish.
Yeah, and he's a righty too, so that's a really nice take by him.
Three-pointer for number 12 is good, and that's Quinn Bask. He's had a number of threes. He's a good-looking shooter for Reading.
I think most of their 30 of their points have come from threes. Maybe they should just take more.
Genty surveys, uses the Levine screen. Miller with 15 on the clock, gets it up top to Jacob Williams. He'll take a long three. Oh, rolls around and out.
He knew what he was doing now. Hey, that was a good shot.
Bask again. That one's no good. And Genty comes up with the rebound. Things getting a little testy here at the end of the game. And we've got a double technical.
Good to calm that down right away.
Griffin Fudge to check in, replacing Alvin Genty. And I think Coach Wood's doing the right thing there. You know, players are getting a little heated. Sit them down. There's no need for that. Game's over.
Yeah, I'm not sure that he had much of a transgression there. It seemed like
not at all.
The Reading guy was a little bit more mouthy.
Fudge out to Williams. Williams finds Levine. Levine patiently waits, gets it up, can't get it to go. And Reading will bring the ball up. Under 2 minutes left in the game.
Palmer's 44 is one of their football players too. He's a really aggressive kid, really good athlete.
Lofted pass is able to make its way in, and Reading's going to finish that. Cuts the lead under 30. It's going to stay Arlington ball. Williams into Miller. Miller to Wright, and Arlington quite happy just to run some clock here and get this game over. Williams out to Levine, Levine to Wright.
Get the bus started, warm it up.
Shots up, no good. Under a minute to go. Again, great all-around game from the Spy Ponders tonight here on senior night. Everybody got to play. All 9 seniors had good quality minutes. And might as well get a foul. We'll keep this game going just a little longer. And shooting foul number 44 for Reading will go to the free throw line. And that's Jamal Palmer. 2 shots.
So we got to pick the ACMi player of the game. What do you think, Lewis?
Boy, a lot of choices. I would say I kind of like a couple of the subs that came in with the energy.
Absolutely.
Jonas Burrell potentially, Williams potentially, Miller potentially. It could go to a number of guys. I'm going to have to defer to you and let you make the final call. I mean, and that's not even talking about the starters who all played fantastic.
Yeah, no, we're not going to give it to James. I'm not going to give it to James, even though he was jacket threes.
Not tonight.
I'm going to go Jonas Burrell. I like that pick.
Like
he came in and gave some good energy. Right when he came in, he played tough defense.
Griffin Fudge for three. That's going to be a little short. Lofted up ahead. Basque out of bounds. Nope, tipped Miller last, so it'll stay Reading ball. 9 on the shot clock. Just under 20 seconds left in the game.
Refs checking on something.
Not sure if it's a clock situation or... Yeah, they're just turning the shot clock off because it was a foul, so it doesn't reset to 35 because there's only 17 left. So
perfect.
Just confirming that the shot clock's off, which is great. Basque drives, elbow into Wright. Wright doing a nice job staying there. He'll come up with the rebound.
Good rebound by Thomas Wright there.
And that should do it. Final score tonight on senior night for the Spy Ponders. Arlington 67, Reading 40.
Yeah, it was just too much defense for Reading to handle. Arlington just came out, and their calling cards, their defense, it just turned into too many easy fast break buckets and too many turnovers for Reading. But great doing the game with you, Lewis. We missed Don, but it's great to have you here, and had a bunch of fun.
Yeah, it was my pleasure. It was fun stepping in for Don Phelan tonight. Arlington's next game is a road contest against Woburn on Tuesday. The next home game, the last one of the season, is next Thursday here against Lexington. So we might have Coach Woods and some players coming up for interviews, which I'm going to happily turn over to you, Tim. Before I go, I'll just say thanks to ACMi for producing and filming tonight. My name is Lewis McCulloch, wishing you a great night.
Thanks, Lewis.
By 27, I think. Well, if you don't know the meaning of the word dominance, you can simply watch this game, that's the Arlington Spy Ponders versus the Reading Rockets. The Arlington Spy Ponders beat the Reading Rockets by 27 points. That is how big the margin is. The advantages I talked about during halftime, including quick rotations, the bench depths, the Reading Rockets simply did not have an answer for that. In the second half, Nick Rudolph, Nico Trapodis, James Dingman, Jonas Burrow, almost every single players on Spy Ponders bench got some minute, and almost every single one of them scored. And on the defensive side, they limited Reading Rockets to only 37 points. And that is such an impressive effort by the Spy Ponders. The senior night has been nothing but amazing for the Spy Ponders boys basketball. Back to you in the booth.